Welcome, lovely Capricorn, to your general timeless reading. I will begin your reading with crystal and turban seashell scrying, symbolic cards, and I also have tarot and oracle for you as divinely led. Okay, lovely Capricorn, let's go ahead and roll and see what Spirit has in store. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please give me clear understanding, clear communication, and interpretation skills to bring forth the most loving, truthful information that Capricorn needs to know most. Thank you, Spirit. Here. Thank you. Who's Capricorn? Oh my God, yes, yes. Those of you that are new, I am a Capricorn sun. So I am loving this. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, this is great news. Now, before I say this does not have to be romantic, okay? Um, this can this can be family, this can be a new friend, a new job, going to school, buying something new, okay? So what I'm seeing a masculine and a feminine. Capricorn, you're coming through as feminine, which tells me being in a more nurturing, caring, loving energy. So this could be now, or you're getting ready to step into that energy soon. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing here is it's like you and this masculine are face to face, looking in each other's eyes. Okay. You're both smiling. Capricorn, you have a very thick, full head of hair. It's telling me you're divinely protected. And what the most beautiful thing is about this is above the both of you, there is a giant dog. Dogs are dogs are symbolic for loyalty, best friend, unconditional love, protection. This is something beautiful. It's giving me soulmate energy, not the karmic kind, the real, true soulmate energy, the kind that uplifts, that's loyal, that's, just wonderful. Perfect? No, nothing can be perfect in this realm, ever, ever. Okay? It's not fairy tale, but it's the most beautiful type of relationship, regardless if it's romantic or not. It's the most beautiful, loving, loyal relationship that you can have in this 3D realm. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing here. This is just fantastic. Both people 100% completely happy. Okay. Now, here's something else. If you're already in a relationship like that, just know it's getting ready to get even deeper. This is beautiful. Absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and go to the symbolic cards. Okay, Spirit, please give me the top two cards for Capricorn. Please give me the top two cards for Capricorn. Yeah, I'm literally seeing envision two souls colliding. Soulmate energy. I'm telling you guys. Like I just saw it. Spirit just showed me. It's happening. So whatever you do, don't think that if you're having dreams, visions, if you're hearing that person's name, if you're seeing that person online or out and about, or seeing the same name, other places, whatever, pay attention. Okay, that's a sign, synchronicity right there. If you're hearing songs that remind you of this person for whatever reason or in any other way, pay attention, okay? Because there is definite soulmate energy here for Capricorn. Very happy soulmate energy. Thank you. Okay. Spirit just said 3. I have to get 3. Okay. Words have power. Okay. Got it. Okay, so what's going on here is when I made this card, I meant for this, you see how everything's very sterile, which I like, by the way, but that's not what I mean by this card, okay? This card, of course, has all kinds of cabinets, right? All the doors are closed. So we can't really see what's behind these doors. So it's kind of like everything looks neat and clean, sterile, while the doors are closed. But what happens when we open these doors and drawers up and everything's a mess? Everything starts just falling out. A lot of clutter. Okay. So it's like we don't know. Is there clutter in there unless we open them up, right? So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, yeah, Capricorn, it's important to focus on the outside, but as far as like appearance, our environment that we live in, things like that. But Spirit's asking us to go deeper, to one cabinet at a time, one drawer at a time. Open that up. Look and see, is everything in order? Okay? Because again, there is a soulmate energy coming towards you. So in order for that soulmate to arrive, you need to make sure that it's like Spirit's preparing you for that soulmate. Okay. So it's like needing to make sure that you have everything in order the best that you can. Okay. It may not be 100%. It may be, 51, 57%, but the best that you can. Okay. Get everything in order. What really counts is taking action towards doing that. Okay. You may have, I don't know, half or a little over half the doors, drawers in alignment, okay, per se. And the rest may be a mess when the soulmate arrives. But what counts is you're taking action to do what you can do at this time, okay? And continue once the soulmate arrives. Or if you're already with that soulmate, or if you already have that dream job, something's getting ready to increase in a better way, okay? And you need to make sure you're in alignment with that. So it's like one step at a time. Of course, don't take your time about it. Focus, get it done, but one step at a time. Start taking action towards healing something if you haven't. Start taking action towards making space for that person if you haven't. Whether it's physical space or space, like if you're having to arrange your schedule to where you make a specific amount of time available for that person, or however, but it's like you have to make space, and in order to make space we have to remove clutter, right? Because it's like energy versus energy. Our energetic space will only hold so much energy. Doesn't matter. It doesn't ask if it's positive or negative. It just knows that it's energy, and energy fills up space. So we have to make sure that, we go through, whether it's emotionally, whether it's physically, whether it's in our environment, whatever, and we start clearing out any kind of clutter one step at a time. Okay. And as long as we're doing that with the intention of, okay, there is someone coming toward me, whether it's a friend or there is a new job that's getting ready to open up for me. As long as you know that, you trust that, and you know in divine timing it's happening, and you put your focus on bettering your energetic field, the more that you focus on that, the more that that situation is going to come into alignment. okay, with the energy. And the more that you're creating space, but at the same time, you're creating space within the energetic field that surrounds you and that's within you, okay? And also, what I'm getting here with this, it's like being able to see something clearly now, okay? There's been a time here, Capricorn, where it's almost like you've had to go around almost blind. Honestly, almost like you've not been able to see something clearly. But now, taking the glasses off, and you can literally see, you can understand something that was happening in the background spiritually. It could have been a time of preparation. You couldn't see this person, or you couldn't see that this person had feelings for you, or you were in a time of darkness. You were in a time of healing yourself, okay? But there's something here about now being able to see something clearly, because the glasses are obviously, they're not on covering your eyes anymore, okay? And then we have words have power. So that's definitely speaking about manifestation here, making sure that you manifest the kind of person that you want to come into your life. And for many of you, if this is already like a soulmate where you have a soul contract prior to coming into this lifetime, that person, will still arrive. This person won't miss you. As far as missing, you guys missing each other in this lifetime, not coming together. I'm sure you're going to miss each other. But what I'm saying is not missing each other as far as, like one being on this path, one being on this path, and you totally missing each other. No. At some point, you will find each other. But if you are careful of what you speak and what you think, because the divine hears what we think too. The universe hears what we think. It's not just what comes out of our mouth. However, words do have power. What we do speak verbally, okay, it does set things in motion faster. However, you also have to keep in mind, Capricorn, if you think a negative thought, it still goes out there. It's still heard. Nothing's hidden, okay? Nothing. So make sure that you have your mindset in the correct space, because if we have our mindset in the correct space and the soulmate has their mindset in the correct space, the sooner the two of you will be in alignment to come together faster, instead of having to do all this stuff and then find each other. It's like all of a sudden, boom, it happens. Okay? So that's what I'm getting here. All right, Spirit, Holy Divine, what would you like for me to pull for Capricorn? What for Capricorn? Oh, okay, thank you. So we're going to start with the Oracle. Those of you that are new, please know that I read the Oracle in the upright only. I have that set with my Spirit guides, okay? All right, Spirit, Holy Divine, what would you like to tell Capricorn, please? What this? Oh, okay, hold on. There's one in the floor. What do we have? I love it. Look. Divine timing, trust. I'm telling you, there is soulmate energy coming in. Like now. It's here. It's here. Okay. So we have to trust in divine timing. We have to trust in the divine. Period. Okay. We have to trust that the universal energies and the divine are working behind the scenes to make this, how should I say this? To make this union come together in the most beautiful way. Okay. More so than what we could ever imagine. Okay. So it's definitely something that, Capricorn, do not force this, okay? Do not force it. Allow. Just allow. Go with the energy. Okay, this is something that's been going on for quite a while. Let's see what this is. What has been going on for quite a while. Oh, okay. Present, abundant gratitude. So Capricorn, for quite some time, you've been working on yourself here. You've really been growing. You've really been learning how to stay grounded. You've been really learning how to have gratitude. So that's what you've been doing here. Capricorn, those of you that know what I'm talking about here, keep doing what you've been doing because that is working. That is literally helping on your side of things to bring this into existence. Like now. Okay. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Okay, thank you. And what do we have? Look at this. We have renewal spark. And oh my God, it came out with chemistry and passion. Guys, I can't make this up. I can't. I can't. This is just so cool. I can't. Okay, so, oh my gosh, Spirit is just so neat. I'm just in awe every day. Spirit's always doing stuff like this in my life every day, all day long. And it's like, I just keep getting surprised. It's just in the best ways. Okay, so yeah, that's just Spirit confirming, Capricorn, on your side of things. You are doing what you can do. You're literally doing this. You've already been working on this, which is yourself. Okay, and keep going. Don't stop. Okay, keep going, and literally speaking life over yourself, over the soulmate or the job, whatever this is, speaking life into that has power. It's working. Wow, Capricorn. Now, this renewal, of course, that means someone from the past for some of you. Doesn't have to be. Hear me out. So for some of you, this could be if you're already in a relationship, already have that job, whatever. It could be, again, like an upgrade, okay? Like getting another spark, a new spark. And like if it's a job, you've been at 20 years and you're like, man, I just don't know if I can come another day to this job because it's the same routine every day. And then all of a sudden new management takes over and it like they're awesome. And they ignite some kind of spark within, all the employees. And they're like, hey, if you do this and this, we're going to give you an extra bonus. And it's like it changes the whole new atmosphere. It's like a new vibe that happens. And then you have this renewal. Okay. So that can be the same as with a relationship. If you've been in a relationship of any kind for a while or years, and it could be starting to feel like maybe it's gone stagnant or something. There's some kind of new spark, a renewal that's coming. Okay, as long as you just keep doing this. Okay. Now, for those of you that are single, and again, relationship as in romantic or not, there is someone coming towards you. Okay. Now, the person that's coming towards you, where it says renewal, now it can be a person from the past. I'm not getting it. Now, what I am getting, Capricorn, there will be people from the past who will try to come, say, I'm sorry, all this and that. Okay. Accept the apologies. Okay. But I don't feel like Spirit is saying that you should move backward, period, ever. Okay, Capricorn, we're to always move forward, right? Because that's done, like as far as someone that we've actually dated, been married to, something like that, from the past, or if we've been in a friend type relationship and it went really bad in the past, we can still have love for that person. They can still have love for us, but we have to, we have to move forward. Okay. Because, they're lessons to get us to where we prepared to where we are now for our actual soulmate. So that's where we need to have our focus is right here, not per se on our soulmate, but on ourselves preparing to be the best for our soulmates. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, if you're single, again, renewal. I feel like what this could be is this could be like a spark within yourself, Capricorn. Okay. You could have, being Capricorn with Pluto in our sign. Oh my gosh, right? Well, I feel like what's happening here, it's like Capricorn could have went through a phase of really having, could have went through years of really appearing that they had it all together when everything was just stuffed in there, right? Just stuffed in there. Couldn't find anything, right? Nothing organized, just stuffed in there, right? Because there's so much. There was so much, right? But now it's like you started doing something. You started figuring it out, Capricorn. You started realizing, wait a minute, I have control over what's in here. And one step at a time, I can start organizing. I can start giving things away that I no longer need. All that stuff. I can start making more room now because I realize now I'm in control of my life. I'm in control. No one else has control over me. I am in control. So since I'm in control, I can start looking at, my mentality, my emotions, my spirituality, all that stuff combined, and start making sure that my insides look like this. Okay? Because that's what's most important. Being in that energetic space, you have to have everything all combined in balance. Okay? So I feel like that's what that renewal is. It's not per se a person coming back. Okay? Like I said, I do feel like there are going to be some of you where there is a person coming in, okay, that's going to try their best, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend, whatever, going to try their best to, get you to, that woe is me, I'm sorry, but they're not meaning it. But most of you, I feel like it's just a renewal of Capricorn. Okay. That's what I really, and it's going to like create this creative spark within Capricorn like never before. When Capricorn takes those glasses off and realizes, hey, everything's changed. I've learned so much. I'm using the tools that I've learned, how I speak, what gives me power over my life. Okay, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, Spirit, continue with this deck. No. Okay. Which deck, please? Capricorn. Which deck? This one. Thank you. So we have another Oracle deck. Okay. What would you like to tell Capricorn, please? Capricorn, please. Thank you. I love it. Peace, balance, harmony, friendship. Look at that. Whoever this is that's coming in, okay, this is how you should feel. This is how you're going to know. You're going to know without a doubt that this person is a soulmate, okay? Because this person's going to bring you peace. They're going to bring, or I shouldn't say bring you peace. You should already be in that energy. But what I'm saying is you should feel peaceful when you're around this person, not chaotic. You should feel balanced, okay? You should feel like you're in harmony with this person, equally yoked. Okay. You should feel like you are friends with this person. There's the dog, friendship. Remember, I saw the dog in the beginning? The huge giant dog, friendship. I'm telling you, this person, it's soulmate energy for sure. This is soulmate energy. So, most of you, it is a person, okay? Okay, Spirit, Holy Divine, what else? Okay, thank you. We have depth, awareness, importance, and value. Yeah, so this relationship, if it's a relationship for you, this relationship is getting ready to be something that you've never experienced before. It's going to be at a depth that you've never known, Capricorn. So beautiful. Okay. It's really going to help you to grow. And in turn, it's going to help the other person to grow. Okay. In many different ways. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. What else for Capricorn? What else for Capricorn? Whoa, that one? Oh, no. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. And we have intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. Okay. So Capricorn, this could be you. This could be your person. This could be both. Okay. But one or both of you, you may have, if it's you, Capricorn, you may have feelings of past mistakes that you've made. Could be, relationships, past relationships you've been in, or just past things that you have been through in your life. Same as your person, okay? That you may feel misunderstood. You may feel, God knows I do, a lot. I feel misunderstood, I'm sure many of you Capricorns understand what I'm talking about. Constantly getting accused of things we're not doing, or things getting twisted, constantly getting twisted to make us look like the bad guy while the other person plays the victim, right? But it gets to the point after so many years of that, it's like you begin to see yourself in a different way until Capricorn wakes up and says, wait a minute, wait a minute. I see what's going on now. I took the glasses off. I see the reality of things now. I see who I am. I'm learning my worth. I'm using the tools from everything that I've gone through in the past. All those hurts and traumas are leading me up to now, making me the best person that I have ever been in my entire life. And from here on out, it's nothing but better and better and better and better, because I have all those tools now, right? So I feel like you, and for some of you also, this person coming in towards you, or the person you're with now and you're upgraded, one or both of you have had a lot of mistakes, a lot of things in your past where you may have been victimized, okay? You may have felt misunderstood. You may have felt like nobody gets you, okay? But whomever this is that's coming in, yeah, absolutely. You guys are going to get each other. If you're already with someone, you already do get each other, and it's just going to keep getting deeper. Okay? Telepathy. Some of you may be talking to each other using telepathic means, right? Some of you may be getting dreams, visions. I do. I get dreams and visions. Well, they started a little over a year ago. I was getting dreams and visions of my soulmate. And it actually got to the point where I was hearing my soulmate, like, because I was caring for my dad. Plus, I was trying to do other stuff too at the same time. And so I'd get like really, really busy, and I didn't get a lot of sleep. And at that time, so what was happening was, it was like my guides were making sure that I was still understanding that this person was my soulmate. So, like, I would literally be cooking. I literally, at one point, I was getting aggravated because it was happening so much, because I was trying to take care of my dad. And I didn't understand at the time what it was. It was a means to help me, like give me emotional support. Okay. But I didn't get that at the time. To me, it was just kind of like, okay, really now's not the time. I'm trying to cook. Why are you, it's kind of like one of those things like when you're driving down the road and you have a vision while you're driving. It's like, why are you giving me a vision while I'm driving? But it's only a split second. But to us in human time, it seems like it's like a minute when it's really not, right? It was kind of something like that happening. I'd be trying to cook, trying to, do so many things at one time because I had to. I had to, like, be really multi-focused on what I was doing. And then boom, in vision, I would see my soulmate. Boom. All of a sudden I would hear my soulmate say my name. And then it stopped. It all stopped. I was told to step back. Because what it was is we had to grow. We had to prepare. There were situations where life just had to occur. It had to play out. Okay, for now. So then my dreams, visions, hearing him say my name has all started back again. Right? So, and it's like now more so than then, it's happening more, but it's so much better because it's like my soul is literally longing for his soul in the most beautiful way. So this is just gorgeous. So if you're having dreams, if you're having visions, I would definitely love to hear your stories in the comments. That would just be beautiful. If you're seeing signs and synchronicities as well, please put that in the comments because this is just something beautiful that's happening to so many people right now. It's guys, this is real. This is not coincidence. It's not craziness. This is literally happening. Okay, like both people having these experiences. You can't deny two people that are having the same type of experiences that are, miles and miles and miles away that's never met. You know what I'm saying? So this is just something amazing, Capricorn. Something absolutely amazing. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, thank you. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. What is this? What is this? Okay, these? Yes. Okay. Fantasy, daydreaming, imagining, fantasize. Divine masculine. And withdrawn, single, lonely, solitary. Okay, so there is something going on here, or may have been something going on in the recent past with a divine masculine, whether that's you or your person, okay, where this person may have been in their head a lot, okay? They may be a person that thinks a lot, like overthinks. I have like a ton of air in my chart, a ton of it. And I overthink too, so I get it. I really get it. But this could be like someone who like really, really overthinks everything, and it it can affect you. It can make you feel like you're falling apart, like you're hopeless. Because like when I start overthinking, I start getting like a depressive type feeling, and it's like it drains me in my energy. So then I have to catch myself and stop myself from overthinking that, go for a walk, go to clean something, do something, get up, move around, stir my energy around, body, mind, spirit, do something different. Take my mind off of that, listen to some kind of frequency music, something to take my mind off of whatever I was overthinking. Sometimes, well, a lot of times, it's creative projects I work on. I might, get some kind of hang up, some kind of feeling of, like everything can be going smoothly. And you know how it is, like sometimes, especially like retrogrades, and then the computer or something, something goes haywire that you're not expecting. And usually it's not like a big problem. It's just time consuming that can put you behind a day or two. Things like that really, really, like, it's like it drains my energy. It absorbs me. So I have to make sure that when things like that happen, I look at the positive aspect of it, and I think of it as, okay, there's a reason this is happening. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to use this time to go out in nature, do something that I enjoy. If I want to lay back and watch a movie, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to enjoy this time instead of overthinking it and thinking, oh my God, my world's falling apart. I need to have this done by a certain time. No, no, no more. I don't do that anymore. That's the old me. The new me is like, you know what? I'm going to take advantage of this time. I'm going to do something fun for me, you know? So, yeah. So I feel like that's what Spirit's saying here. So you or your person or both could be in this type of energy to where you have been withdrawn, or you feel like that sometimes because you overthink things, and you makes you feel hopeless. It really does. So you have to really get a handle on it. You have to get to the root of the problem and see, okay, what is making me feel this way? Why is it when things don't go exactly as I need them to go, I think in that moment, do I feel like all of my energy has been drained? You know, things like that, and get down to the root of the problem. And then once you get to the root of the problem and you realize, okay, this is how my body, mind, spirit reacts to certain stimuli. So since I know that now I know how to counteract that as soon as it starts, right? And if it's your person, please know your person, the divine will help this person, okay, to stop overthinking and learn how to um, do the same thing, to understand why are they reacting or overthinking about certain situations. The divine will do the same thing with them. They will help them because it is a soulmate. It is a soul contract. So it will happen. Okay. I can't make this up. Do you see this card? Do you see this card? Look. Look. Soulmates. Deep love, unity, connection. Capricorn. I'm going to leave this one right here. Oh my gosh. I claim this for every person that is having dreams with their soulmate. I claim this for all of you. I do. I do. I claim each and every person has so much love, happiness, success. And if you've already got that person, oh my gosh, it's just going to get so much deeper and more beautiful than you ever imagined. Okay. But so much love to you all. You've got this. Big, big hugs. And as always, my friends, find your miracle in everything. If we look hard enough, we'll find it. Much love.